Good morning. You caught me. I am just coloring up our ribbon for today's card. We are going to wrap up using our Zany Zoo stamp set and dies. Today, though, the focus is going to be on the designer series paper. As you know, this designer series paper, the one side is black and white, and then the other side is the designs. And you can use your dies to die cut the little animals from the designer series paper, if that's what you want to do. I actually just die cut the koala bear. Hey, Dawn. From the designer series paper. And so let's get started with today's card. Let me just grab my ruler so I can get everything together. So we are going to start with Melon Mambo, 5.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score one end at 1.25. Okay. Then we have another piece of Melon Mambo, and this one measures 7 by 4.5, and we're going to score it at 3.5. Hey, do. That's okay. And then we have a piece of basic white, which is 5.25 by 4. A second piece of basic white that is 4.25 by 3.25. And then we need some designer series paper, and I was unsure what I was going to use, so I think I'll do this side. And this piece is 4.25 by 3.25. Then we need an additional piece of basic white that is 5.25 by 1. A piece of designer series paper that is 5 by 3/4. Then I have a deckled circle, 2.5 inches. And then, like I said, the designer series paper that I die cut, and this is 2 1/8 deckled circle. And I probably should have shifted it over a little bit, but we're not going to worry about the how it. Hey, good morning, Pam. Happy weekend to you too. We're not going to worry about how close it is. We can put a bow on to balance it out on this side. So here is our card base. Okay, the 5.5 by 5.5. And before we even start, we can add this piece to the inside. But let's decorate it before we do that. And I think I put my stamp set away. So let me pull it back out. And I'm going to actually grab the Happy Birthday to You stamp. And let's grab the confetti. And we'll grab some Coastal Cabana. I'm going to have to clean the stamp because we'll stamp it in a few different colors. So let's just get everything together. So how's everybody doing? You started the weekend. I hope everybody's going to have a good time over the weekend. Let me just make sure this is on here straight. I always get worried that when I go to stamp, it's going to be crooked. So I'm going to first grab some memento, and I think I'll put the Happy Birthday to You, and I'm just going to test it right here at the bottom in the center. All right, so there's our happy birthday to you. We can get rid of our memento. And then I have the confetti and the stars. And we are just going to decorate this bottom. And that is Coastal Cabana. That's been our theme all week. The Zany Zoo, Coastal Cabana, and Melon Mambo. It was mindless because I didn't have to think about what colors to use. But you can always change it up. Hey, Karen. How are you, honey? Oh, that's right. You're an hour behind us. I forgot all about that. All right, so just the inside layer that we can add to this. And you know what? I think I'm going to have to change it up because this goes in here. So let's change it up. I forgot all about it. We'll do it on the smaller piece. All right, this is the inside. This is the 5 1/4 by 4. So welcome to my first mess up of the day. All right, so that is where that goes. So let's pull in our smaller piece and we'll do this once again. We want to do it on the small piece, not the large piece. So I'm going to ink up my stamp again, and we're going to do this again. There's our happy birthday to you. We should rewind and let's go to the videotape, right? Never fails. All right, so let's just add some streamers and stars. Thankfully, as when we create something and we do make a mess or create an error, we can always fix it. Right? And there we go. All right, so I did it on the smaller one, just really quick. Now we have this piece here, and we are going to adhere this to the inside of this layer. As a reminder, I will have all the measurements on my blog. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done today. All right, so there is the inside. For the outside of this piece, we're going to add our designer series paper. Now, instead of leaving this black and white, I'm just going to, I'm not going to color all of them, but I'm just going to color a couple of the leaves. Just to add a little color. And then let's grab that Melon Mambo. This is dark. And I'm just going to color the inside of the flowers where I colored the leaves. Okay, so just hit and miss. And then we're going to take this layer and we're going to add it to the front here. All right, so now we have our two pieces, okay? This narrow strip here, that's where we're going to adhere our basic white. And I am going to add a little bit of glue down the middle. And I'm going to use this basic white piece as my guide. So it comes on here and it goes on straight. I want it pretty even. With the top and the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to grab some more Designer Series paper. And we're going to lay this right on top. Oops. Let's shift this over a little bit. There we go. All right, so there is that. And you remember that ribbon? We are just going to make sure that this ribbon is long enough, and it looks to be. And we're going to take this piece, make sure that you have it in the right direction. You don't add it upside down. You know I've done that before. And we're going to take this layer and we're going to center it on this basic white. Center it side to side. All right. Now this is going to go inside there. We're going to grab our circle. And I'm going to actually pop this circle up. Just a quick and easy fun fold. So let's center this on our card. And then remember I said I did the little koala bear. So let's just, before I do that, I meant to feed this through. There we go. We want to feed that through and underneath this. Let me just see if I can lift this a minute. There we go. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. There, just like that. Add a bit of glue under there. You want to make sure that this ribbon is adhered to something. All right. And it's probably a little crooked, so let's move it over a hair. All right, there we go. So you got me again. Another, we want to put this koala bear on so he's on here straight. All right. And then we can tie our bow. But before we do that, so here's our card. Here's the inside. We're going to close this and close this up. And then we can, and you know I don't like tying my bows when it's attached to anything. So I'm just going to do this as best I can. I like to cheat and put my length of ribbon and then attach a bow. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Let's see where my scissors are. Let's just trim our tail. Come on. Let's do that one again. There we go. All right, so we have our little ribbon on the side. Yeah, I like these colors too. Aw, thanks, Karen. And you can turn your bow and manipulate it if you want to. turn it to face your card. And then I have a few little adhesive back hexagons. And let's just add these. I'm going to add one to this corner. I think these are just jade, but they look like the Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to add one to that corner. And then with the little ones, we'll just add them like that. So there you go. Just a quick fun fold card, a little bit of stamping, a couple pieces of paper, and you have a birthday card ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm running behind. Friday. Today's Friday. Jeez. I'm running behind on what I'm supposed to do because I'm a day ahead of myself. So thanks for joining me. I think what I'm going to do is this week, let me show you what we're going to be creating with this week. It's a toss-up, but I think we're going to be creating with this new set of stamps. You're running behind too? Oh, all the time. So we're going to be playing with this. And there's some pretty little papers in here. I think this will be fun. I'm hoping I have the right color cardstock. It's one thing I forgot about. But cute little papers. And it comes with this pretty little die. And it's a Be My Valentine stamp set. But we can do it without the Valentine's Day. Just make it a love stamp set. And then we have this Fluffiest Friends, which is so cute. And I think he'll go perfect with the bee. Oh no. Well, good luck getting there. Don't rush. So that's what we're going to be playing with this week. So I hope you like today's fun fold card. I will have my blog post up soon. And I'll talk to everybody during the week. Have a great rest of your day. Have a safe trip, Karen. And I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.